Toronto for this one from north of the border. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, the motto in Canada is "Lead the North." There's only one direction the Raptors are going right now, and that is up.
Ed, I heard it all. Hustle over hype. Built for buck. North over everything. It doesn't matter what the battle cry is. This team is ready.
There's a great thing going on right now here in Ontario, and a great game. The Brooklyn Nets control the opening tip. To Durant. Somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Layup goes down. Well done.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Lowry into the front court. Down two. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Sets him up. Surveys the floor. To Lowry. Kyrie Irving pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Down the lane to lay it in.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Durant. That is great vision to set it up. Knocks it down from mid-range. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Kyrie across the timeline. The score 10-8. Marc Gasol sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Count the bucket for two.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
4-3. Great defense, forcing the miss. Irving into the front court. 10-all is our score. Short jumper off the mark. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. Looking to make something happen. Slams it down. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Down to 5 on the 24. Kyrie Irving, 3 for 6 now.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Lowry into the front court. Right now, 12-all. The drive, right to the basket. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Here comes the screen. Irving. Short jumper stays out.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
Lets it fly from long range. It's good for 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Irving brings the ball up court. Has a chance. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
And that's how you make a difference.
Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack them. The floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Irving. For three. That no good. Off the mark. Oh, the slam popped out.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Ah, you've got to get that one to go. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
The free throw, good. Cashes in on the three-point play. The lead now stands at 10. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Ah, the monster stuff.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Kyrie Irving, now 4 for 9.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Could not throw it down. To Irving. That's rebounded by Toronto. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Brooklyn's got it.
Watch the cutter coming through.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you, but it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Powell. Slam dunk. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. And scores. Strong take.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Trailing by 15. Here comes the screen. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Deep three at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. First quarter is complete. The Raptors enjoying a sizable lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To Gasol. Marc Gasol. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Durant with the basketball up top. Down by 15. Oh, he had it.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Bojan Bogdanovic trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 86% from the line. Free throws good. A three-point play and the lead back down to 12. Toronto with the basketball. Harris against KD. To Gasol. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Shot by Saric off the mark. Durant across the timeline. Down 12. Here comes the screen. Durant throws it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
To Gasol. That's no good. Dinwiddie into the front court. They find themselves down 10. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Toronto has the basketball.
I got ball.
Probing the defense. Tyler Johnson matched up with Pirtle. Curling inside. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Tyler Johnson has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 77% at the line. Off the mark on the first free throw. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Dinwiddie with the basketball. 9-point margin. Fires the three off the mark.
I got him. Here we go. I got him.
Easy path to the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Durant. Five to shoot to Durant. Free throw try, off the mark. Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. Durant, great look and vision. Shot from the lane, won't go. Marc Gasol, tips it. It's the Raptors with the basketball. To Dinwiddie. Durant. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Bojan Bogdanovic. Couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. Misses the first. Second one's good. Splits the pair. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Marc Gasol snatching it out of the air. That's his third block this evening.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Down a bundle. Kevin Durant. He's 2 for 2 now.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Durant buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
And a throwdown.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Well, he can't do that.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Kyrie with the rock. Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guys down big. Good look that time, but off the mark. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. He engulfed him that time. Dinwiddie into the front court. He'll run the offense. Can't connect. It's no good. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello.
The Raptors absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. For them to get the lead, I see it happening with their transition game. They've done a great job today of working the fast break offense. These are the guys getting buckets for the Toronto Raptors. Have a look at the leading scores for the Brooklyn Nets.
First half stats. Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win. Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Lowry. To Gasol. Trying to cash in. Gasol shot off the mark. Here's Irving into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Durant. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Lowry. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter.
Stop the ball, stop the ball.
Norman Powell swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Sean Livingston. Count the basket inside.
Good shot, buddy. Good
That's
shot,
lunch
buddy.
pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Dinwiddie. Gets a look. Can't hit. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Has a look. It's no good. Not sure what he was thinking there. Livingston across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Got it.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Powell. And the basket good at the rim. Nets have the basketball. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Livingston.
Here we go. Double team. Double teams.
Whistle sounds. We have a tie-up. Jump ball. After the tie-up, let's see who can retain it. And he finishes at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Dinwiddie. Pascal Siakam sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Add 2 points to the board.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Beyond the arc for three. Well defended, but Norman Powell answers the call.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Great feed. Missed a wide open look. Livingston to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. Has a chance, and he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does two things. Number one, it creates distance in a hurry. Number two, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is the difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of his shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. Nets have it. Dinwiddie, guarded by Livingston. Shot from the lane, won't go. To Sean Livingston. Nice step through and the finish, Jay.
It was gorgeous. I love the way he shows you the ball, then cradles it and lays the ball in as smooth as butter.
Pick up, pick up, pick up.
Great pass to set it up. Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
Five to shoot for Toronto. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Dinwiddie with the basketball. They can get a 2-for-1 if they hurry. Here comes the screen.
Screen, come.
Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. Livingston across the timeline. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. Lays it up and in.
He was so wide open. Pretty much looked like a deer staring into the headlights. Last resort, but still, points on the board.
Nice pass to set things up. Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. It's been all Raptors. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
Harris against Pirtle. To Lowry. Shot clock winding down. Lowry. Well done, Kyle Lowry. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Screen coming. Nice finish at the rim.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
Irving to Durant.
Screen coming up, screen come, screen come.
Irving. It's rebounded by Gasol.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Irving. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Kyle Lowry at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 80% at the line. First try, no good. He missed a pair of free throws. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Durant. Here's a chance from long range. Creates the space to bury the 3 on the step back.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Lowry. Back to the basket. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Siakam able to recover with the block. 4th this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Durant. Kevin Durant. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Lowry had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Durant. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Lowry has the basketball. Takes stock of the floor. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't get the bounce. Dario Saric. Huge block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Lowry with it. He'll run the offense.
Hey, watch the screen left.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. From long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Nice touch around the basket with the tip. Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. To Gasol. Marc Gasol. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
The Raptors able to clear the board. Livingston to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Kevin Durant with the rock. To Dinwiddie. It's a big finish.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Livingston across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. Shot clock winding down. 4-3. Cleans it up. Marc Gasol. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Here we go. I got him.
Livingston. They work it down to Gasol. And counted at the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
8-second violation. It's going the other way. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. That misses with a second to go. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors got themselves a win here today. This was all about points in the paint, and that's without question. How could anyone argue with the kind of execution that results in the highlights like these? Check out the leading scores. for the Toronto Raptors. It wasn't a great performance by these guys. And unfortunately, we have video evidence. Viewer discretion advised. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Points in the paint. Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2.
Here's what's coming up for the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors came away with the victory in this one. And it takes a lot of physicality to score the ball in the paint the way they did here today. They showed the strength and toughness needed to win the hard way. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Toronto Raptors. When you have a look at these highlights, you can see how this team wasn't able to get it together. It was definitely a frustrating loss. Check out the leading scores for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Points in the paint. Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top 3 plays from the game. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up on behalf of ESPN on EA Sports.